Welcome back to Whiskey Wednesday, and I'm Devin.
And I'm Chris, and we are here for another Whiskey Wednesday review for a Cask Strength Steel Austin. Somebody said I better get me a bottle of this and check it out, but let's talk about our sponsors before we do that. We have the Neat Glass over at theneatglass.com. You can get 15% off of all of your glassware, but I do recommend getting the travel kit for when you go out and about. I'm going to be taking mine on my little trip to Asia. Hopefully we get some good Japanese whiskey when we get over there. But you get 15% off using our promo code.
Sip, Save, Funny Vibe.
I thought you said Sip, Save, Funny Vibe. That's funny. No,
Yep.
Sip, Save, 25. That's correct. And you can also go over to, if you're ever thinking about making the switch or adding to your palate some great agave spirits, whether it be mezcal, tequila, or extra añejos, or sotos, or any of that agaves, well, you can get over to siptequila.com, get $10 off your first $100 purchase. They've got so many good options for you to try out. But you get $10 off your first $100 purchase by using our promo code
Sip, Savor, and Celebrate, all one word. We might help you out and get that changed to SSC. That would be way better for you guys.
But all the links to it will be down below. Just hit the link, you'll be on over, you get your discount. All right, well, let's get into this. Tell me about Still Austin.
So Still Austin is a Texas company. They've got a couple different ones. This is called, I believe, the Artist, because this is their 100% rye, which means they're using 70% corn and the rest being rye, because you still have to have
51% corn or better,
correct,
to be called a bourbon.
Yep. And then the rest is 100% rye. This is 116 proof.
That's right.
Cask
Strength. I see they got a double gold over at the World Spirits in San Francisco. It's a Texas whiskey, which tends to have a little bit different of a palate or flavors going, which again has to deal with the...
Stop.
We got our little puppy up in here. Well, he's got his puppy up here. And that goes back to the climate, because, Texas doesn't get the winters that, say Kentucky or Michigan gets. So as the barrel expands, contracts, and so on, that's how it gets its flavors from the barrels. Now, honestly, I am getting an alcohol-forward nose, to me. I do get some light rye. What's funny, with as much corn as there is in this, I'm not getting that.
So I definitely get, some of the honey, some of the baking spices. I'm getting a lot of rye.
Yeah, the rye is overpowering.
The corn is Texas corn, so if it's anything like...
Is it more
anything that's
not
corn? Michigan?
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
It's kind of just like that flavorless, kind of corn.
I give you that. It's true. Michigan's got the best corn.
And trust me, I've had corn in lots of states, and here they do it the best.
All right, this is starting to open up for me finally, and I'm getting a little bit more now. So I get slight vanillas and caramels. That rye is super strong. It's the most prominent nosing element. I'm trying to pick my words wisely, That was nice.
Excuse me.
Damn, bro.
That one came from deep down below.
So I'm
there
on
is
the
some
nose.
melon to that.
Melon?
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe I can get some honey.
There's honey, there's melon, there's beautiful,
I don't get that melon,
beautiful, like, baking spices.
If you tell me pear, I'm going to punch out.
I don't think I saw pear. All right, so on the nose, honey, sweet citrus, baking spices, rhubarb pie,
What?
black tea, candied ginger.
Okay, I get the ginger. I do get that. Because ginger almost has like the sharpness to it. I
Let's get into the tasting while you're speechless.
That's not bad. Based on the nose, I was prepared not to like it because I wasn't impressed with the nose. To be honest with you, it's not bad. It makes me think of contradiction for some stupid reason. I don't know why.
Oh, I don't know. That's fun. Stop.
I now that's all I can get in my damn head is that damn ginger. Um, because it has this sharpness to it, and I'm not calling that alcohol forward because for a 118 proof, it's actually pretty smooth. I'll give them that, but there is some ginger or Asian influence to it, which is strange to me. I get that, but it's warming. Has some cinnamons. I would say some clove, and he just wants to talk.
Yeah, I know. But we're recording, sir. First off, I don't know who gave you double gold, but I definitely wouldn't put you there. Sorry. Um,
And for the content creators that I've saw with this, it's usually they're mixing it into something. So I don't know if that plays into it, but I was recommended to pick this up for some cocktails down the road.
I at this point am not really sold on it. I think the rye is just too much. I don't think there's enough to offset it and complement it. Um,
So let me add one extra thing that might help us out in giving it like, is this worth it or not worth it? I actually only paid like 40-50 bucks for this. It wasn't very expensive at all. I thought it was very reasonable. I was expecting when they told me about it, I was expecting somewhere around $80 to $100, but it was actually 40-50 bucks is all I paid for it.
See, I'm not getting anything on the palette that they said I should be getting. Um, not getting almond butter, not getting,
Nope.
black tea, not getting any of the pink peppercorn.
I get the pink peppercorn, yes. I get the pepper, and that's kind of like where I'm at with the ginger and the Asian like bites to it. But there's not the normal bourbon things that I think of. When I think of a bourbon, I think of like sweet corn. I think of caramels and butterscotches and almost chocolates mixed with honey sometimes, right? That's what I think of. This is not that. It is not bad. And for 118 proof, it drinks pretty smooth. Um, I could definitely see using this into a good cocktail. Um,
It is very
so,
rye offensive. You think Jack Daniels is bad?
oh my God, Jack Daniels is worse.
I disagree.
Oh, I would take this over. Yeah, hands down.
Of course you would, because you were a little.
Yeah, that's right. But that one is just so offensive.
But it's got so much going on. It's
It
not
smacks you
just
around.
the rye. It's got a lot going on in the palate that
I think
smooths it
this
out.
might be something we need to revisit later. Let's let it mellow a while since we've opened it up and give it some chance later on down the road. Maybe we'll do a blind with it a couple months down the road. But thanks for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button, notification bell, let your friends know about us. Put that darn video in the background. Let it play because we got to get our watch hours up. We need your help. Please, 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 please help us out. But until then, guys, always remember
To sit
savor,
and
celebrate. Salute, my